This is me recording after watching Markiplier makes art with his friends Ethan and Tyler. And a lot of the drawings are really appealing and surprising. The thing is I'm trying to don't actually get is Ethan's drawing because for his drawing he actually did a good drawing, but for what he's saying for the description of everything in a painting, he's not actually doing much of the description because for what I know, art is actually for those that's actually like a feeling or something of like a feeling. Like if it's actually like a person in the drawing, but there's actually like something in the background that's actually like anything that's actually not right or actually is right. That's actually what the character is feeling, and that's what a lot of times the weather actually does. The weather actually shows on how the person feels inside because like Ethan said, he's not the person's not frowning and he's not smiling, but the background of the weather will actually determine what the person feels, even though the person's not actually showing it. Because if it's because he did rain for the weather, and if he's actually like doing it because of how he actually does it, that's not perfect art. That's not actually perfect art. If he's actually a little bit descriptive onto why it's raining, like it's actually raining outside because the person's actually feeling sadness or something like that, that would actually make more sense. But if it's they're just being there, that doesn't make any sense. And if it's actually like neutral, it'll have to actually be like normal, ordinary clouds in the sky. Because like happiness is the sun or sunlight. I think like tiredness is darkness or moon. Fear is, as I'm thinking, is like with like the thunder, or that could be surprise. And fog is like glum or like bored. But with actually like actual normal ordinary clouds, that's neutral, which is what Ethan said. But he doesn't actually have normal ordinary clouds. He has rain, not normal clouds, which that's a problem. In which that's actually like the same thing with the illusions. The illusions is doesn't actually have like a certain feeling. Well, it might actually show like a certain feeling, but a lot of times the illusions is actually like a like a loop or repeating. Like that one painting with the mazes or the looping of the stairs, whereas like the stairs goes from like here to here, and then one stair that goes from here to here. That's a looping or a maze because of the person feeling like they're trapped in a loop and they can't get out no matter what. So if there was actually a little bit like more detail, I think like it would actually have to be clear clouds if it's neutral feeling. If it's raining, the person needs to feel sadness. If it's sun lights, he needs to feel happy. I mean, like for Mark, and Tyler, they actually showed what's going on. Like for Mark doing with drawing about Ethan or art about Ethan, he actually got some details that shows why it's like that. And then Tyler actually does it because actually did it actually what's actually going on. But for Ethan's, it's just a big, big mess of I don't know what, but I think there needs to be a little bit more detail on Ethan's because it can't just be neutral and it's actually a rainy day. It just can't. It doesn't actually work like that for art. It doesn't actually work like that. I think it's it that I can think of. Um, yeah, that's it. So that's my thoughts on Markiplier makes art. And I think like Ethan's actually a little bit like um gets more agitated when people are trying to figure out what he's trying to make or do, which is just ridiculous. It just is. But anyway, that's what I had to say about that. This has been Death Call Lord talking about Markiplier makes with art, and that's it from here. So either way,